زي الساعة 1 بالليل وسامويل راجع من شغله، جا خش البيت الساعة 1 وخش معاه الحكومة الإماراتية 6 أنفار لابسين جلالي واثنين لابسين زي الحكومي. وفاجأني يعني ما كنا عارفين الحاصل شنو، لكنهم جد دهموني كده وجا خاشين. أثناء جو خاشين هو سامويل قام يعني رطن لي قال لي ده الحكومة الإماراتية. منه طوالي جو خاشين جوا. أنا كنت جوا الغرفة. جات المرة اللي بتكون يعني لو في نساوين دي بتكون في الصف بتاع النساوين بتجيف مع بتخط النساوين في جهة واحد. جات شالت تلفوني ومنه قام وداني الغرفة أنا وأولادي ووقفت معانا في جوا الغرفة وقفلوا الغرفة فينا. أنا بسأل بقول في شنو الحاصل شنو، هي بتقول لي ده إجراءات ما بقدر أقول حاجة ولا بقدر أقول بحاجة، لكن الإجراءات اللي قايم في جوا الغرفة هناك بين سامويل والحكومة بتاع الإمارات.
نعم.
ومنه كان خلاص تم ساعتين وقاموا خلاص هم طالعين ماشي. سامويل قام رد ناداني ومنه البيت قامت فتحت لي الباب وأنا طلعت برا. زمان طلعت برا سامويل قام قال لي بيبي خلي بالك على العيال ده الحياة بتاع النضال كده، بس ده الكلام اللي قالوا لي سامويل يعني ده الحياة بتاع النضال كده خلي بالك على شوف عليك. أنا طوالي قمت عند الحكومة دي قمت سألتهم قلتهم في شنو انتوا ليه قاعدين سامويل عمل شنو؟ هو سامويل قام رد لي قال لي ما تتكلم معاه ده الأمن بتاع الدولة. أي أثناء هم شايلين سامويل هم ماشيين الناس الفضلوا يابون قاموا قال لهم إحنا قبضنا سامويل إجراءات أمنية. سامويل ده حيكون معانا في ذمة التحقيق 5 أيام. بعد 5 أيام إحنا بنوريكي اللي بيحصل شنو. ومنه سابوا معاد مشوا. والله التهمات بتاع حكومة بتاع جنوب السودان أنا ما أعرف، لكن يمكن يكون برضه في يد يعني، لأنه كونه يجوا يمسكوا سامويل يحتضنوه في البيت ويجوا بيته يفتشوا بيته دي ما حاجة سهلة، دي بتكون حاجة كبيرة.
نعم. Welcome to Jimosi podcast. Samuel Peter Oyay, a renowned South Sudanese political commentator and a critic of South Sudan government, was arrested in Dubai at 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning by a group of 6 people who identify themselves as Emiratis security forces.
Okay. Was he traveling to Dubai or he's staying there?
He's staying in Dubai. That's where he lives with his family.
Okay.
The reason of the arrest was not provided at the time of the arrest, apart from the security forces or the people that came saying that this is a government procedure. The wife and the children of Samuel Peter were locked up in one room during the arrest.
And at their house?
Yes, in their house. So as they came in, they put them in one room, they locked them there, and then they took Samuel Peter Oyay. And they did not just pick him and go. They ransacked the house for 2 hours searching for things.
Okay.
They searched the whole house for the 2 hours when they had already locked in this wife and the children,
family.
right? And then they are having Peter, maybe they were having Peter in the sitting room. Then they searched the whole house, but they did not go with anything based on what the wife saying.
Okay.
And when the wife asked what's the reason, apart from saying it's government procedure, the wife was told that Samuel will be held for 5 days for investigation.
Okay.
There was those 2 things that they said, that it will be held for 5 days for investigation, and it is a government procedure, those 2 things.
Okay.
So let's listen to the wife.
Okay.
I have a recording here.
زي الساعة 1 بالليل وسامويل راجع من شغله، جا خش البيت الساعة 1 وخش معاه الحكومة الإماراتية 6 أنفار لابسين جلالي واثنين لابسين زي الحكومي. وفاجأني يعني ما كنا عارفين الحاصل شنو، لكنهم جد دهموني كده وجا خاشين. أثناء هم جو خاشين هو سامويل قام يعني رطن لي قال لي ده الحكومة الإماراتية. منه طوالي جو خاشين جوا. أنا كنت جوا الغرفة. جات المرة اللي بتكون يعني لو في نساوين دي بتكون في الصف بتاع النساوين بتجيف مع بتخط النساوين في جهة واحد. جات شالت تلفوني ومنه قام وداني الغرفة أنا وأولادي ووقفت معانا في جوا الغرفة وقفلوا الغرفة فينا. أنا بسأل بقول في شنو الحاصل شنو، هي بتقول لي ده إجراءات ما بقدر أقول حاجة ولا بقدر أقول بحاجة، لكن الإجراءات القايم في جوا الغرفة هناك بين سامويل والحكومة بتاع الإمارات.
نعم.
ومنه الكلام ده خلاص تم ساعتين وقاموا خلاص هم طالعين ماشيين، سامويل قام رد ناداني، ومنه البيت قامت فتحت لي الباب وأنا طلعت برا. زمان طلعت برا وسامويل قام قال لي بيبي خلي بالك على العيال ده الحياة بتاع النضال كده، بس ده الكلام اللي قالوا لي سامويل، يعني ده الحياة بتاع النضال كده، خلي بالك على شوف عليك. أنا طوالي قمت عند الحكومة دي قمت سألتهم قلت لهم في شنو؟ انتوا ليه قاعدين سامويل عمل شنو؟ هو سامويل قام رد لي قال لي ما تتكلم معاه، ده الأمن بتاع الدولة. أي أثناء هم شايلين سامويل هم ماشيين، الناس الفضلوا يابون قاموا قال لهم إحنا قررنا سامويل إجراءات أمنية، سامويل ده حيكون معانا في ذمة التحقيق 5 أيام، بعد 5 أيام إحنا بنوريكي اللي بيحصل شنو. ومنه سابوا معانا مشوا. والله التهمات بتاع حكومة بتاع جنوب السودان أنا ما أعرف، لكن يمكن يكون برضه في يد، يعني لأنه كونه يجوا يمسكوا سامويل يحتغلوه في البيت ويجوا بيته يفتشوا بيته، هذا دي ما حاجة سهلة، دي بتكون حاجة كبيرة.
نعم.
But what I understood there is that she said those individuals came to their house, they were locked up, and then when she tried to ask what has Samuel done, they said it's like something that he has written something against the government of South Sudan, and that he will be held for 5 days, and that they went through the house, they searched for, I don't know what they were searching for, but then for like 2 hours, and then they left with the guy. And it's like she is not happy with the situation and how the government of South Sudan handles things. Yeah, that's what I understood from her story. And then she also mentioned that she took her phone and called Nasawin. Those are relatives. Their relatives, to inform them of what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, our Arabic speakers, please explain in the comments.
Yes. So when we come to the story of Samuel Peter Oyay, I went through his Facebook. His followers are 9.1K followers, 9.1 thousand.
9,100
followers.
Something, yeah.
Every post that he has been posting on his Facebook page has not been getting so many comments and so many likes.
It's actually under 100 likes and or comments. And
so that
shares also the same thing.
So that means when I compare his popularity with some of the things that he writes with other South Sudanese that are critical of the government, like Dengbol, like Garang John before he went somewhere else,
MIA.
and like how do we call this guy, James Gadedak,
the former spokesperson of
for Machar'S.
Okay.
When you compare the amount of comments and like that they get compared with Samuel Peter Oyay, these are way extreme.
Yeah.
And they have many followers.
This individual doesn't have a lot of engagement. I actually just checked his page.
Yes. So if we were to go by the fact that it's being said that it's because it's government critics, then there are so many government critics that are there. I've not seen anybody kidnapping Dengbol. I've not seen anybody kidnapping Garang John. Anybody kidnapping. Okay, he was arrested. He was detained at some point.
But then he has been in exile.
Yes.
For a while now.
And
Dengbol is also based in the US, but recently I see him posting saying he's in Addis Ababa, so I don't know, like, is he physically in Addis or he just tags Addis Ababa on his post?
Yes. And people have not arrested Jimosi. I'm not a government critic, come on. Yeah, so the thing is...
government apologies. They said, you are a government supporter.
Yes. So when I look at all these things, I'm not trying to rule out that it's being targeted as a government critics, but looking at them, the outreach or the amount of engagement, people that are getting his articles are much fewer compared with these other people. So why would they settle on him and leave these other people out?
Depends. You know, like Saudi Arabia, maybe it's very easy to get someone there compared to countries with strong legal procedures like the US or in the Western world, to say. Yeah.
And then also look at this question that I'm going to ask you. Having read some of his articles that he wrote on his Facebook page, a few of them,
Yeah.
compare to Agil Machar, who is staying in Juba. If you compare the two, who is more attacking?
No, Agil Machar does not attack the throne. He attacks the crown prince.
So
he
that
knows his target.
so that alleviate
yes.
him.
He doesn't say anything negative about President Kiir, but he says outrageous stuff about the people surrounding Kiir himself, calling them manipulators, baptizing Dr. Benjamin Bolmil as the crown prince, and almost all his articles, at least there's one article per day or one post aimed at the crown prince.
Yes, and some of his articles that he always write about Bolmil directly name Bolmil. They call him out.
Yeah.
And even sometimes he gives some names. The most recent one that I saw is when he was talking of how oil revenue is sold, and then it go to two business people in Dubai or in Qatar or whatever in UAE, and then those money are diverted to Bolmil. That's what he wrote on his Facebook
Everything
page.
must start or end with Bolmil.
Yes, and this guy is in Juba. He has not been arrested, has not been kidnapped by anybody.
Bolmil has bigger things to deal with, probably.
Then, now this is why I'm trying to compare the two.
Yeah.
Because I also saw somewhere else on a YouTube channel where people say Bolmil is the one responsible for his arrest.
Okay.
So when I compare the two, like the person that was doing the YouTube channel, it was the title that was written in English.
Okay.
But the whole video was talking in Arabic, so I didn't understand what it was talking about.
Okay.
So I didn't really know if it was just a title or it had something to do. So now going with the title itself, that Bolmil is the one that is responsible for the arrest of Samuel Peter, then why is Bolmil being selective in arresting people when he has somebody that always mentions him each and every day and is not arresting him? And this person is just criticizing the whole government as a whole.
And he doesn't even mention names.
He does not mention names.
Yeah. He just says the government of South Sudan or something like that. Yeah.
And the only thing with the government is that when we talk of government, people think that it ends with the president, or which sometimes it ends with him. If he's the person that is responsible for the appointment of even commissioners, that is the controller of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, so this one really kept me in dilemma, where it seemed like if it is something to do with political or the this guy being critical of South Sudan government, then I would say it seemed like that's selective in who to deal with.
Yeah. And then, like, can you imagine the amount of resources that would go into arresting someone all the way in Dubai when you have, like, very many people on the ground? It's not even about, again, Machar alone. There are so many other people within South Sudan, across East Africa, like all over the world, who constantly speak of how bad the government is doing. And it's the truth. Like, since independence, or even since the signing of CPA all the way from 2005, it's now 20 years or 14 years if you want to start from 2011. We have not seen any change. We still don't have tap water. We don't have medical care, like the health system.
Yeah, all these failures are there.
Yes.
But I'm just trying to look at, these are things that are already existing. So we shouldn't be targeting a person that's saying these things are not there. If they are there, you just come out and say we have pipe water in Juba, we don't use water tank. You just clear the air. If it is true that pipe water are not there, then you don't have to arrest anybody.
You have to realize what is it that you need to do as an individual or as a government and work on it.
But look at this. There's one thing that I saw that I identified in what the wife was talking about and from the article.
Yeah.
They said that they searched the house for 2 hours and they found nothing. This guy is in Dubai. If he's being arrested because of being critical of the government and what he's writing on Facebook, then those evidence are already on the Facebook page.
Yes, on his phone.
Yes, on his phone. They can have access
Or
and see
laptop.
who he talked with.
Yeah.
And they can ask him for his official name for the Facebook, and then they can search from the other end. So what exactly were they searching?
It's like someone being framed. Like they're trying to maybe plant something like weed in their house and then say, oh, we found something. You people are selling drugs or something like that. That's my own speculation. And alternatively, maybe they were just looking, but I don't really see anything that you will search for 2 hours. If at all you need something, you just ask directly. We need this, this, and this. Yeah.
Okay.
Or to make sure they are in the UAE, in Dubai legally.
Yes.
Those things, you don't have to struggle for hours trying to look for something that you don't really know where it might be kept. Yeah.
All right, let's put the government of South Sudan aside. Let's now deal with the government of UAE, or which Emirates, with this person now. Based on what I've been hearing about the stories in UAE, Dubai, all these
Arab
countries, these countries are countries that they run on their Quran. Like it's more of like godly wall.
Yeah.
And
Islam.
so when they run their countries a godly wall, I've heard of stories where a Kenyan lady was dating with this other person, and then they broke up because this guy got a new girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend called the police and said, this guy...
Wait, a Kenyan lady? Who's the ex now?
Yes, all of them are Kenyans.
Okay.
But the first girlfriend became an ex because this guy got a new girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So both the man and the lady were Kenyans.
Yes.
And then they broke up. And then the guy got another girlfriend.
Yes.
Who is also an African?
Yes, an African.
Okay.
So what the ex-girlfriend did, he called the police and say, this guy is doing a haram. Like his sex before marriage. And then the guy was arrested because it is not allowed in Dubai. In UAE, like you are not supposed to have a girlfriend if you are not married to them. You are not supposed to do the
cohabit.
Okay. Yes. And that's why, I don't know, I know you don't follow the soccer, but there's a player called Ronaldo.
I know him.
Ronaldo used to play for the Europeans and the whatever, but he moved to the Arab leagues. When he was going there, Ronaldo is not officially married at that time. But because Ronaldo is a well-known...
Georgina.
I don't know. I don't know.
His wife is called Georgina.
They were not officially married. Ronaldo has been having a girlfriend. Yeah, they call them girlfriend because people don't want to share the wealth. Yeah.
Unless
so for a long
sign a prenup or prenuptial agreement.
Yes. So for a long time, this guy has been having a girlfriend, even when he was playing for these other European countries. So when he moved from Manchester United to the Arab leagues, he was given that exception of coming with a girlfriend. He was the only person that was officially allowed to come with his girlfriend to the Arab League. And the reason why they did that is because of the influence that Ronaldo has. If he come to the Emirates, whatever, the Arab leagues, it will come with the support and the world following. So now people will be much aware of the Arab leagues that are there. So an exception was made for him. Now talking of that, and then there are other stories that do happen of Africans living there. If somebody has an issue with you, you people fought or something, you had an argument, and you know our people drink, right? But for the Arab people, they don't drink. If somebody is so upset with you and they have done it, they'll call the police and say, these people are drinking alcohol.
But those people sell alcohol, so who's supposed to drink it? Because
Where?
I've seen, like in Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
they have alcohol. Even some hotels have very expensive wines.
I think you are supposed to drink it in the hotel. There are
Okay.
some rules to it.
Or
And you remember
limit.
there was a house that burned either in Qatar or in either Qatar or in Dubai. There was or not Dubai, there's another city.
Doha.
The apartment, maybe Doha, the apartment was burning.
Okay.
And these people were at the rooftop because they were drinking.
Okay.
They could not run down because they were doing haram.
Okay.
When it reached to the maximum, there's nothing that they could do. They tried to jump and then they died. So now,
I think I saw that story. It was viral sometime back.
yes. So having talked of all these things, if there's somebody that hates Samuel Peter Oyay, he might create different story.
He or she.
He or she might create a different story that Oyay or Samuel Peter Oyay has something that is not legally allowed in Dubai in his house.
Okay.
And might be somebody that is working with the government. Or somebody that they had some confrontation, they had an argument with, and they just want this guy kicked out of Dubai so they can frame him. So there's another angle that I can look at it. And because the reason why I look at it that way is because of the search that was done for 2 hours.
Yeah.
What exactly were they looking for?
Looking
if it is just for Facebook page, they would have just gone with the phone and see who talked with him.
Yeah.
And then question him.
Yeah.
But again,
like if you go back to his page, I think he's not even that active. So last time he posted around August 30th, that's when he was talking about the South Sudan government, saying that South Sudan risks turning from a liberation movement into a dynastic institutionalist state where offices become hereditary rather than accountable. I believe that's when Adour was appointed. That was around 20-something of August. That is the truth. It happened. And then in
everybody
September,
talked of it.
Yes.
People talk of it as nepotism, wound-wing, and we all had our opinion.
True. And then the next time he posted was in September, on September 11th, which was after the charge sheet for Riek Machar had been released. And then he said the court will not realistically sentence or execute Dr. Riek Machar. Instead, the trial will serve as a political instrument, ending in either indefinite delays, a symbolic conviction, or a negotiated settlement. The most aimless purpose of this court is to create the appearance of justice, while actually functioning as a tool for political control and bargaining. It only had like 13 reactions, 2 comments, and 1 share. So that's not something that reached a lot of people. And again, before he was arrested, I didn't even know about him.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm very active on social media. So that tells you this is not someone who's well known or has some large influence to the South Sudan community.
That some of his articles,
government would go after him.
Yeah, that some of his articles are actually swaying the country in a certain way.
Yes.
Because of the following that he has or the kind of reaction that he gets.
Yeah, I believe that maybe the people who are saying his arrest has something to do with the government, and especially what he has been writing recently regarding the case of Riek Machar and stuff. He's not the only one talking about the case.
Yeah.
There are so many people, including people within Boertown, who are posting their opinions regarding this ongoing case, and we are doing the same here.
Yeah.
That's not to say we need everyone to be arrested or anything, but this is what is happening. It's a high-profile case of public interest, so people must talk about it. Even when they stopped live streaming, people are still sharing their 2 cents on various social media platforms. So I don't really believe, I think it's just that there's a coincidence between when this arrest happened and the recent things he has been writing. And it's not like very extreme. Like his writings come out as very professional,
constructive,
very learned. Yes. And a lot of constructive criticism.
Yes.
He's not like mentioning names in very bad light or anything like that.
And being so abusive with no purpose.
Yeah.
No, he's not doing that.
He's just
I've not
pointing
seen.
out some of the things that are not working within the country and how they might be solved.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not targeting individuals. He's talking of the government as a whole.
Mm-hmm. And who is the government?
It's everyone from
yes,
Riek Machar to
exactly.
Mayadi to
so no
Adut,
single
Salva Kiir
individual
and
should stand out and try to claim the government as
Yes.
DS. Government is for all the South Sudanese. So if it is being criticized,
Yeah.
it's not about you. Don't put it on your back.
Yeah, and then like if you try to pull the tribalism card, I don't think Peter Oyay would be Nuer. This sounds like Shiluk or
Yeah, sound like a Shuluk
yeah.
name. And again, there was this thing that I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I don't know if you have heard of the Rwanda genocide.
Mm-hmm.
The Rwanda genocide, when it happened, there's a guy that made a movie called Hotel Rwanda.
Yes.
This guy seek asylum in US and became a US citizen, or it was a US, was staying in US before even the genocide.
He went to exile, yeah.
Yes. So at some point, he came to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, he was told that there was some conference, because like his movie became so popular that it was being invited everywhere.
Okay.
And it was told that there's a conference that's supposed to happen in South Africa where he's going to be a guest speaker.
Mm-hmm.
He went on the plane. The plane landed in Rwanda. And he was arrested and detained. And all the factors surrounding his thing, I don't know much about it, but it is said he was eventually released because this was a well-known individual and he's also a citizen of the United States of America. So the pressure became too much on the Rwandan government and he was released. So what I'm trying to say here is that it shows that the government of UAE sometimes is complacent or work with these African governments in a way. So if they are sent a message, they will try to do some investigation or see what to do so that they can please the other government they are working with.
You know, like with not Rwanda, with Dubai or those Middle Eastern countries like the UAE in general. Look at the number of influencers from different parts of Africa that go there. You see, their visas are very easy to get. Yeah. And it's kind of very close to African continent. Because I think from Kenya to Dubai, I think the flight takes like 5 to 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how connected or interconnected those countries are with the African countries. They are not as strict as the Western world, whereby you have to go through rigorous tests, interviews, and there's no straightforward yes that you'll get. Before you get it, you see people have applied for visa more than 5 times, 3 times, and you are denied for several years. So it's understandable, or like it's reasonable for someone to agree that these people can easily collude with the governments on the ground, or like they can easily act on allegations being placed on you, whether it's true or not. And then probably like if they find out later on that you are being framed and stuff, then they have a way of dealing with you differently. Yeah.
And then also there was something that I saw here that I'm going to compare. You remember, like on the day 6 of the Riek Machar court trial, there were 3 guys that said they were just grabbed somewhere else, detained for that long, even before the lead investigator, Basilo Wani, came. You see? They were not told of why they were arrested.
Yes.
They just stay in Comunicado.
Mm-hmm.
Look here. When these 6 Emirati security forces were leaving, they said that we are going to hold these guys for 5 days for our investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, there's a clear communication here.
Yeah, as much as it's not detailed, like it doesn't give away why the person is being arrested.
Yes, but they're going to do
communicated how long the person will be in custody.
How long it will take.
Mm-hmm.
And they give the number of days. And they're saying what they're going to do. It's not just wrapping somebody up and then go with it. You don't know where it is being taken.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you expect that if there's anything that they're actually investigating, how long will it take?
Mm-hmm.
They said 5 days, which was not there when these other individuals in South Sudan were being arrested, or when people are arrested in South Sudan.
Yeah.
They don't give you a timeline of when they will do the investigation. Yes, they will just go and try to look for something that will fit your case.
Yeah.
Or they just keep you in the darkness so that you will be thinking, will I be killed tomorrow? And you will always be worried about your life.
That's very unprofessional, like if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because you don't just take people and detain them for no reason without disclosing it. That's causing too much trauma on the individual who has been arrested and also their families and relatives. And this mostly happens with the men. Like, I've not seen cases whereby women are arrested like that and being trained and being detained, I mean. But then if you do that in a society whereby the men are seen as the providers, like in most cases, you'll find men are the main breadwinners in South Sudan and not the women. The most women who provide for their families are single mothers. Yeah, or people in polygamous marriages where the husband has decided to support the younger wife or younger wives, and the first wife is just staying for the kids. So those are the only people who kind of tries to fend for themselves. So in this case, if you just arrest someone like that with no communication, you are destroying their source of livelihood. Because this person most likely is employed. The employer will not wait for them to be released.
Yeah.
They'll fill up the position. And then what does that do? You are financially abusing the family.
Yeah. And when I was going through the article that was written on Radio Tamazush, the wife was asked if all their things are in order, the visa, have they expired, any other thing, and she said they were all okay. The only issue that was there was their rental agreement, like the lease agreement. It was coming to an end, and they applied to renew it, but it was not being renewed.
Okay.
You know, like the way that is in Dubai, you go rent for. Sometimes I hear that people pay for 6 months upfront or even a 1 year upfront. It's not like monthly.
Okay.
So now, but they do not give a reason why the landlord was not renewing it. Is it something even has to deal with the government? Or might it be the landlord want them out of the place?
Most likely the landlord doesn't want them to stay at his or her house.
But this was this was before the arrest. So what might have triggered the landlord to do that?
I don't think it has anything to do with this case as of now. Yeah, that the landlord probably had information or prior knowledge that this guy will be arrested or anything like that. Maybe he or she just doesn't want them to continue staying in their house, or there are some neighbors who are complaining. Yeah, since they mentioned that they were locked up with their kids. So if the kids are making noise
in one room just for the searching,
or if the kids are kind of active and stuff, like, you know, if you have neighbors of different races and stuff, sometimes there's racism that happens if you are a minority and you stay in a foreign country. So probably if that's the case, then someone has launched a complaint against them with the landlord, and the landlord would rather stay with someone from their own country than having a foreigner stay at their place if there's fellow Arabs or other people who are well known to them are not comfortable having these people as their neighbors. Yeah, that's the only logical reason I can think of for denying lease. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But when it was being grabbed and being taken away, he said the final word, or not the final word, his last words to the wife. He said, "Keep an eye on the children. This is a normal result for the struggle." Those were his last words.
What struggle?
This is how I'm understanding his words. He's taking it this way. He's being arrested and not being told of the reason. So as a person that have opinion about what has been going on in South Sudan and the way that things follow each other, it's easy to make a conclusion is because of my articles that have been writing about government of South Sudan. And this is why I'm being arrested. So that was his conclusion in his mind.
Okay.
And that's why he had to say this kind of word to the wife. This is a normal result for the struggle, for a good governance. So that's how he took it.
Okay.
But again, we have to wait for 5 days. He was arrested on Tuesday, which was on
Tuesday
today's...
was on the 1st of October? No, on the 30th of September. Yeah,
on the 30th. Yeah, on September 30, that's when he was arrested. So we give it 5 days. Hopefully by Monday, they would have... They will either... Yeah, they will say the reason why he was arrested. And as of now... what I've been hearing is that people are saying his brother is saying that they have not been in contact since September 30th when he was arrested. So maybe those 5 days for the investigation, and then on Monday or Tuesday, he will be formally told of. He's already being investigated, right? I think the family that will be notified.
Okay.
Because they are the one that are, of the charges, if there will be charges, or if it will be released.
Penalty.
Or if it will be released because there are no charges to on him. So those were his words.
Okay.
And
I hope he's safe wherever he's being detained. And that the good thing with this country is
for his safety, I'm okay. I don't even think anybody will torture him.
That's what I wanted to say, actually. Like, they kind of try to follow laws as much as possible. And if you are found to not be guilty, then they can discharge you. I've seen people, even people who have committed crimes like murder, getting discharged after deciding on a blood settlement. Yeah, you just pay the fine and you are discharged. Because I think one Kenyan had that case. He was detained for some time. They did some harambe, gathered funds during the fundraisings, and then they were able to pay for the blood compensation, and the person was released. And he went back to Kenya.
So do you think now, if it's going to turn out that this is a case of political commentator being followed up for his writing, are we going to stop the podcast?
Why?
Hey.
Put yourself incognito. They don't have that.
Yeah, but the thing is, no, I don't have to worry if they're not arresting a Machar.
Yeah, who's in Juba.
Who is in Juba and is always on the neck of the vice president. Then why should somebody else?
Yeah, and then Bolmil is very active on social media. Like, there's no single day that goes without him posting. He even posts things on his stories. Yeah. So it's never that serious. And there's so many people who criticize the government, both within the country and outside. So they'll not just come for Jimosi podcast.
But I've always said that the answer to the criticism of our government is not to arrest somebody and kill them. Is to fix what they are complaining of. It is that simple.
Countries, not with South Sudan.
It is happening.
They will deal with you perpendicularly and then continue messing up.
But this simply shows that it doesn't fix anything, right? Because when South Sudan became an independent nation, we came from where leaders were not criticized. And when few individuals that questioned the government, the corruption and the whole thing came up, some of them were killed.
Eliminated,
Yes, so they will just send an illiterate guy, go do this, they go kill you.
Some of them are educated, but they're
the ones sending people.
fools. Yeah.
So now that they have been calling, now that they have been killing all these people, how South Sudanese stop from saying that the government is not functioning?
No.
People have not
and
stopped.
People will never stop, even if they finish the entire generation.
And they will not kill everybody.
Yes, the ones who will be born will come and see how the outside world operates and compare South Sudan by the standards of how developed countries work.
And especially now the world is more open. You remember there was a guy that, I'm not going to mention his name, but I heard that he was killed around 2008 or 2011.
Yeah.
This guy used to write in the newspaper.
Okay.
And he was killed for that column that he was writing in the newspaper. Just a newspaper. Because we didn't have places to express oneself.
We didn't even used to go to everyone.
Yes. And South Sudan did not have a television by then. They only had few radios.
Yeah.
And they still kill him just because of a piece of a section of a newspaper. What of now where social media has opened up the world?
Yeah.
You click in, you just click in, you see everywhere in the world. You are able to experience everything instantly. A message that one person asks, everybody will have it within few minutes.
Definitely, yeah.
So things are changing. These old tactics of killing critics are all gone.
For intimidation.
Yes, they don't make sense anymore.
And even at the end of the day, they will also die. Like most of them are very old, in their 70s, 60s. How long do they still have?
Yes.
And with that shitty health care.
The thing
they
is,
are almost gone. Yeah.
100. So 100 years from now, everybody will die.
100 years is too far.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just saying that 100 years from now.
Don't include me in that, please. I'm still children.
99% of the 99.999% people, even people that are being born today, they will die because there's like 100 years. And South Sudan will remain. Other people will be born. So why do you stress yourself so much?
Like I said,
what people are saying now for a country that will exist in perpetuity.
Definitely.
Yes.
I said last time that these people don't understand that the country will outlive them.
Yes.
Because you live today, tomorrow you are not there. And then other crops will come up. So just do your part as an individual. If the work is too much for you, resign.
Yeah.
It's not by force. You don't have to hold that office if you are not qualified or you are not competent enough. And if you don't know how to handle some things, just let other people who can handle it come up and do what they can. Instead of just destroying the country for no reason, simply because you want to enrich yourself or you feel like it's either me or nobody. Who told you you are the only person who can be the president or the vice president of that country? Out of 12 million people, do you think you are the smartest person in the room? No. There are people who are smarter and more intelligent than you are, and they are workaholic.
Yeah.
So they can change that country in less than 5 years. Something you have been defeated for over 20 years or more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not by force. Just pick your struggles.
Yeah.
Or if you are not willing to leave that position, then at least sit down and shut up. Let people talk. This is kind of a form of therapy for some of us because you feel frustrated with the way things are going and you know and feel that these things can be better if only we had great people handling those positions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Let it be what it is, man. But hopefully this guy will get out safe. And I'm just reflecting on his final words or his last words to the wife. Take care of the children.
There are people who say your wife is not your relative. She's a stranger. Now see, when it comes to tough times, who's going to stand with you?
Well, the thing is, the only person that you can trust with your children is your wife
It's
because
their mother.
they are their children. They are her children.
Yes.
So they are direct relative.
Mm-hmm.
And then also everybody has their own struggle that's going on right now or
Yeah.
at that moment. So your family will not be a priority to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't
You can't really live
Yeah,
saying relatives will do this if I don't do this, and you fail to put your things in order, expecting other people to perform your duties once you are not there.
Yeah, it's emotional, man. Like when you
Yeah.
have to, especially like if you have been having a good relationship with your family, with your kids, with whatever. Now you're being dragged. You don't know like what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
And being in a foreign country is really emotional. But hopefully, Samuel will get out safe, and hopefully, we'll get an update on
what the situation is.
if he's going to speak to the public of what exactly happened, why he was arrested, if it's going to be the same as what people are saying now, that is because of his critical point of view regarding the government, or something else different, then let's wait for that.
Like personally, I strongly feel like it has nothing to do with the government because he's not like the strongest critic. There are more people who are much more critical and even peddling propaganda out there and naming names.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they keep on changing like chameleons. Today they're attacking this person, tomorrow they are writing like their recommendations to specific people within the same government. And then I don't know like how people sleep peacefully at night after doing all these gimmicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
all right,
should
so
be okay.
all right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment, like and share, and let us know what do you think of his arrest. Is it something to do with the government of South Sudan, or is his personal issues in Dubai with the UAE government? But again, we can all wait, right? In the next 5 days, we'll know why he was arrested.
What's happening. Yeah.
Yes.
And don't forget to subscribe if you have not.
Yes.
We are almost 300 away from 3,000. So please,
yes,
let us reach the goal. Right?